Hello everyone, this is Sagar Wag and we are going to study today strategy pattern, which is one of the behavior design patterns. We are going to check what is strategy pattern, why to use it, when to use it, and how to use it. So let's begin. So what is strategy pattern? Well, it's a pattern that allows to change the behavior of the program based on the selected strategy. To understand this definition, we should first understand the problem that strategy pattern solves. To understand the problem, consider a use case where client has a certain set of data and that data needs to be displayed in terms of either bar chart or pie chart. Let's try to write a sample program for this requirement. With the traditional approach, client will have to define a render method accepting choice of the chart and the data that has to be rendered. Based on the given choice, the render method will now either execute the code to render bar chart or to render pie chart. Client can now invoke the render method based on the chart that it has to render. Well, this looks to be a working code, but it has a lot of overheads. The client code now has to remember how to draw a bar chart and how to draw a pie chart. Also, the code to render the chart, it could be bar chart or pie chart, will not be a one or two line of code. It will be a pretty complex code. And now the client has the overhead to maintain that code. There are a few more problems with this approach. Whenever new type of chart is added to the system, the client code will need a modification. Plus, this renderer doesn't follow the single responsibility principle since it carries an overhead to have the entire logic of rendering different types of charts. Well, this traditional approach has a lot of problems. We have broken the single responsibility, we have added more complexity, the readability has become poor, and the maintenance has increased a lot. This is the time where we should bring strategy pattern. It's actually very simple. The client only needs to care about invoking the operation, and the different behaviors for that operations could be managed separately, where each behavior will have its own implementation. Now let's try to solve our original problem with the help of strategy pattern. For that, we will create an interface iRenderer. This interface will expose a method render accepting data as an input. This time, we will create a separate renderer for bar chart, implementing iRenderer interface in a way to actually render the bar chart. Similarly, we will create PyRenderer implementing the same interface to define the code to render the pie chart. Now, coming back to the client code, the client render method will now use the same iRenderer interface to invoke the rendering operation. For that, it will use the iRenderer as a reference and then based on the user choice, it will instantiate one of the renderer. So for bar chart, it will use bar renderer. For pie chart, it will use pie renderer. And then it will simply invoke the render method for that renderer. So if you notice, by creating separate renderer, we have actually achieved the single responsibility. And also, the client code has become much simpler because client doesn't need to worry about the entire logic of rendering pie chart or bar chart. It simply needs to consume iRenderer interface to invoke one of the renderer. To make the client code further simpler, you can also introduce the factory pattern to actually instantiate the renderer. This way, the client now even doesn't need to worry about how to instantiate different renderers. So far this looks good. Now let's take a moment to note down advantages of using strategy pattern. First one, strategy pattern helps to swap the behavior of operation at runtime. Second one, strategy pattern helps to create a separate strategy for each behavior, maintaining the single responsibility. And the third one, strategy pattern follows the open close principle so that whenever the new strategy is introduced, the client code never gets impacted. Please also note down the other examples where strategy pattern can be useful. Sorting is a very common example of strategy pattern where you can have different sorting strategies like sort by relevance, sort by price, or sort by ratings. The second example could be having replication strategy to replicate your data across multiple servers. And you can have multiple replication strategies like replicate to all servers, replicate to one server, or even don't replicate at all. One more example could be having notification strategy where you want to notify multiple receivers and you can have multiple notification strategies. So for example, sequential notification strategy or parallel notification strategy. You must be having a question, when should I use strategy pattern? Well, for that, you should ask this question to yourself. Do you have a use case where you have an operation, but this operation can be done in multiple ways? If the answer to this question is yes, you should use strategy pattern. Well, that's it. I hope this was helpful and now you understand the strategy pattern. And as I always say, one video cannot make you perfect. You have to study hard, you have to read more to become stronger. So keep reading more about this online. Try to get more hands-on experience on strategy pattern. Try to get in-depth knowledge about it. Please subscribe for all the upcoming videos and do share all of them with your friends. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you so much.